Hoo-wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie P all day. This is going to be actually a short one, hopefully a cool one. I broke out my Nepalese Gladiator, my dbad Nepalese Gladiator, forged by Jed Hornbeak, the great Jed Hornbeak. And I have been using this, guilty, a lot to chop through some stuff out there. And it has been getting cruddy duddy, as you can see. So I just threw some sandpaper. I'm using sand disc paper because I got some really good fine stuff. And this is a, what is it, a 320. And I'm trying to, just bring it back. You can see right here, I just did a little and it's already shiny. And then I started thinking, I'm just going to keep running into this problem because I love this freaking blade so much. I'm wondering, maybe I should blue it. So I have the greatest stuff in the world, some super blue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to wet sand this whole thing and then get it going. You can see Jed Hornbeak put his mark right there. This is my design, and if anybody remembers when I did it, I did this design, I put it out there. It was my cross between a kukri, hence the handle and the shape, and a Roman gladius, my favorite sword. And I thought, ooh wee, I want to make a kukri gladius, and I drew it up, and Jed reached out to me and said, dude, if you let me do that design, I'll make you one. So I was like, right on. So he made himself one, he made me one, and this is the product. He absolutely just killed the sheath. I mean, this thing is awesome. So so that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to blue it. It's A2 steel, so it should blue pretty well. First things first, though, let me sand it and get it shiny. All right, so far the worst side is done. Now I still have to do that. But what I could do, once you get it to this point, that's when you can go to, up to 500, 1,000, 2,000, and finish it off with an emery cloth, and you can make it super shiny and polished and beautiful. But since I'm bluing it, I really don't need to overdo it. So as long as I get the cruddy duddy stuff off, I'm going to give it like maybe another pass. And basically all I'm doing is wetting it in the sink and just sanding all in one direction the entire time, one direction, just like that awesome band everybody loves. So that's all I'm doing, and it's all just hand. You don't have to do anything spectacular, don't need any special machinery, and it's going to shine up pretty good, right? So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to do the other side. Hold on. All right, so I got it to a satisfactory place without going over the next sanding grit to polish it. This is going to be perfect from here to blue. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to blue the whole thing, and then I will go ahead and resharpen, and that'll give that nice shiny edge. You could do it a couple ways, really. I could, after it was all blued, literally go like this and just sand the edge. And A, this something like this will hone the edge, but B, it'll take away some of the coloration, but I'm going to do it proper. So right now, the main thing is drying. This thing, in order to blue it, I have to completely dry this blade. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so the knife is sanded, the knife is dried, it's ready to go. And of course I'm using, I showed you already, but I'll show you again, super blue. Now, there's a couple different ways you can apply some blue. You can just throw it on there and be done with it. Or you can do the way I do it. Basically, I take it and I saturate my paper towel into one spot, the spot that I plan on using, and then I'm just going to rub it into the steel, and I'll show you instantly we're bluing. So, I mean, super blue is, it's awesome. I mean, as you can see, it takes no time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full bluing. Look at how awesome that's coming out already. A full bluing on one side. Then I'm going, on both sides. Then I'm going to rinse it with cold water, and I'm going to do it again. And then I will wash it with cold water after it's done. So I'm not going to show you the whole thing, obviously, because you guys would be bored out of your skulls. But I want you to see exactly what just the first coat is going to be bringing you. How cool is that? Once it's all done and completed, this thing's going to be really sick. It's going to be really sick. All right, so let me finish that. Whew. All right, so this thing is looking pretty boss. I want to get as much light as possible on this guy. It's hard to tell right now. It's just streaky. But this is first coat. If you know what gun blue looks like, then that's it. I even decided to do the exposed steel. Right now, I'm going to rinse it in water, and then I'm just going to restart, and I'll show you when it's done. Ooh, man, I need more light. I need more light. Look at this. Okay, so this is just rinsing, right? The cold water, I don't know what effect the cold water has on it, but it does something right, and I think it helps it. Ooh, what you guys were doing way up there? I think it helps it set the blue. So now I'm going to re-dry and re-blue. Well, how do you do? Oh, look at this blade. Tell me if that isn't amazing. Oh my goodness, the spine looks good. All that. So now, when I put it in the sheath, instead of the chrome, it'll just be the black on the black with the brass and the green. Oh man, guys, this looks fan-freaking-tastic. Ooh. So super blue really works. And here's the thing, if you have a blade that you feel is either like rusted or not looking too good and it's carbon, because stainless doesn't blue. If you have a carbon blade that you have let get to the point where it's caca, I would highly recommend sanding it down and then doing some super blue. Look at how beautiful this is. And you're wondering where the shine came from. All I did is a dab of Wesson oil on a rag and boop, that's it. And look at this, like glass. This thing is freaking awesome, man. So that's it. And yes, you can still see Jed Hornbeak right there because he does it right and he etched it in there. But wow, this thing is dope. I love this thing so much, so it hurt my feelings when it was getting all caca. But caca no more. This thing is bad, man. This is bad. I was thinking about doing my the dbad little big man because I carry that a lot and I use it a lot. So so that's it. That's it for this one. I told you it wasn't going to be a long one. What are we looking at? Like an 8-minute video? Oh, but beauty. All right, so that's it. I'm going to go and enjoy this some more and clean up my mess. I am Donnie B all day. Till next knife.